MajorSlackVideos.
Boy, yeah, the name is Slack. Thanks for coming back. Let's walk through some more Cyberpunk 2077. On the menu today is Double Life. Our objective is to talk to Judy, and she's right here. But before we do that, let's go... Actually, before we even do that, spend your perk points. Like, yep, spend my perk points. Okay, here we go. Character, we have 2 attribute points and 2 perk points. Let's put both attribute points into reflexes. This will make us eligible for a fistful of Euro dollars, which requires reflexes up to 11. And this will increase our crit damage with pistols and revolvers by 10% and by 20%. And this will show on your pistol. I should have showed this before, but oh, it shows right now because we don't have the pistol equipped. Okay, it's this, as you can see, it says 79.48% crit damage. Okay, and as soon as we draw a pistol, it'll get that bonus. And you see it's up to 99.48% crit damage. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, let's go do some shopping at our newfound ripperdoc fingers. And if you don't know how to activate fingers as a ripperdoc, please watch episode 24, part 24, to show you exactly how to activate fingers as a ripperdoc. Let's go check them out. Easiest way to get to fingers is to go to the Cherry Blossom fast travel station in Japantown. Alright, at Cherry Blossom Market, facing the fast travel station, turn to the right, go up the double stairs, find the big lighted walkway, could be any number of colors, this time it's purple, straight ahead, and you're going to find Jig Jig Street. Go straight ahead in Jig Jig Street, up a little set of stairs, and you're going to find Jacked and Coke. Go straight down this alley here, find the stairs on the left, up these stairs, and you're gonna find this little alleyway here. Go down the alleyway, and there is Fingers MD. You're here. Up the stairs, and if you did everything right in the a space in between mission, he should now be activated as a ripperdoc, like I described in detail in part 24. Let's go do some shopping.
Yes. What
The
is it?
Chrome could use some fine.
Okay, in frontal cortex, we
I
want...
could really use your help. Can we meet?
Oh, that's Pan Am. Somehow, she... Pan Am. Okay, listen, we don't have time for this now.
Short on time right now.
Alright? Sorry. Ta-ta. See you in the funny papers. Okay, she force-fed us a side job, Riders on the Storm. Probably won't be doing that.
The Chrome
Okay.
could use some fine.
Before we were so really interrupted, let's go to frontal cortex in here. Let's buy this here. Increases crit damage by 10%. One, please. Let me just see if I can get this to go into the right slot. It never does. It drives me crazy. Oh, it did. There we go. Finally. Okay. And this will show up in your stats. Okay, so previously it was at 116. Trust me. Now it's at 126. Right? And I
The
think
Chrome could use some fine tuning.
we haven't been doing much looting, but this is dirt cheap anyways. So let's get titanium bones. 1500 increases your carrying capacity by 40%. Currently it's at 260. Bump that up to 364 so we can loot to our heart's content. And I think that's about it. This would be great, but it's a little out of our reach financially at the moment. We're gonna have to save up a lot to get that one. Probably beat the game before that happens. All right, so that's it. Whoops. What? I got lost. Stairs. This way. Here we go. Down the alleyway. Turn here. Up these stairs, straight ahead. Find the lighted walkway. Down these stairs. Whee! And back to Judy's place. I'm presuming here at Charter Street. Something going on over there. All right.
She's sleeping. At least I think she is. Her eyes are closed and she's not shaking anymore. I would have already killed her by now if I didn't feel so bad for her. You're mad at her. Why?
When you asked me to scour her behavioral chip, I was just about done dealing with your shit.
Judy, I didn't have
I
any...
know. It's okay.
So I don't get why...
You'll find out in a sec. I'll show you the virtue I found.
Okay, show me.
Give me a sec while I set the parameters.
Guess we'll find out if our doll really did lose her tune. Come on, V.
Well, we have the optional
I'll be the first to
objective.
admit, this does not look good.
Okay, Johnny, you're starting to annoy me.
Well now, look at you.
Hey, how you feeling? Need anything? Not here to nag. Just talk. I know it's a bad time, but I gotta ask. You got any idea how to remove the biochip? Or know anyone else who might? Listen, Evelyn, I really need your help. It's important. If I don't do anything, and do it soon, I'll die.
You're right. This is a complete waste of time.
Okay. Let's track out there.
Have a seat.
All right, roll it.
Data was in pretty rough shape. Not all that editable.
Glad you managed to salvage him in the first place.
Needs a second to load. Quality's lousy, but I did what I could.
What am I looking out for? Every single piece of tech I see? Security?
We need a layout of the whole room. We will get everything else we need from the Virtue.
What about his messages?
Only if you can do it and be parfait bourré. It's most important that he suspect nothing. Try to be your usual, relaxed self.
And if he starts talking about the biochip himself, should I...
Biochip? Where you hear this? That is not of interest to you. You spin the Virtue, you come back here. We give you the eddies. That is your one job. The rest is none of your concern. Understand?
Hello. The plot thickens. Okay, let's go into editing mode.
Take
And-
it around if you want.
Rewind.
What am I looking out for?
Can't see her face.
Under normal circumstances, that kind of encryption's easy to crack. But not this time. Whoever she is, she's got serious net running skills.
That, or someone's working it for her.
Okay, we have a highlighted part on the visual layer here, and the first thing you scan is her. Let's continue. Wait a minute, it should be something else to scan because it didn't clear. Oh, this thing here.
I think I recognize these.
What are they?
Vive markings.
You familiar with them?
Not enough to know what they actually mean. Heard of who might use them, though.
Who?
Could be the Voodoo Boys, but that's just a hunch. Can't be 100% sure.
The spine-chilling Netrunner crew? Hard to find, because they don't want to be. I wouldn't know where to start.
Okay, looks.
Piece of tech I see. Security. We need a layout.
Let's just fast travel to fast track to this highlighted part here.
And try to be your usual.
Okay, and find out these things right here.
Might not be important.
Maybe, but all of them are from Pacifica. Narrows down our search, at least.
What now?
Looks like I'm going on a field trip to Pacifica.
And that's it. Exit the brain dance.
Alright, think we got everything.
What do you think?
Woman who hired Evelyn. Any idea who we're up against?
Your guess is as good as mine. Sorry, V.
Now we know what happened to Clouds. They're the ones who tried to flatline her. Launched a nuke at her chip.
So it was punishment? For getting played by her?
She knew more than they thought she knew. Couldn't let that go.
So that's who she was running from.
Looks like Evelyn never told us the whole truth.
You're telling me? If I'd known what she'd gotten herself into? I was so mad at her.
Her only job was to record a virtue. Pretty damn amazing she managed to organize a full-blown heist. And swipe the biochip from under her boss's noses.
So that's where you came in. She hired you. And brought this all on herself. On you two. There's one more recording. Wanna see it?
Sure, why not? Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Oui, lui aller. Ou t'as qu'une raison, moi c'est tout intelligent pour ça, protéger bien. Moi c'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon nos bouts. Faut que nous prenions chance là. Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça me pense, à continuer à faire travail.
What language is she speaking?
Dunno. Haitian Creole? It is the Voodoo Boys.
Didn't I... Wait, let me see if I've got an auto-translator. Meantime, you try to tune into the phone's frequency. See what the other side's saying.
Okay, let's go back to the editing layer or editing mode and go to the audio layer.
Try
There you
scanning
go.
the phone.
Rewind.
Got it. Give it a second.
We have to know what they're saying. Could be important.
Fine. Just found the auto-translate package. Should get along fine with your system. I'll install it now.
Oui, lui aller. Ou t'as qu'une raison, moi c'est tout intelligent pour ça, protéger bien.
Ou pensez mademoiselle a fait nous un problème?
Moi c'est pas enragé. En plus, c'est plus bon moyen nous gagner pour nous arriver sur yon nos bouts. Faut que nous prenions chance là.
Moi t'as aimé quoi même j'avais, oh. Qui
Sylvain a mené nous direct sous halte.
Vous gagnez plus bon l'idée? Très bien. Si vous décidez si c'est bon critiquer ça me pense, à continuer faire travail.
And that's it.
Okay,
Out we
Judy,
go.
we're good.
All right, disconnecting. I don't get it. What's this have to do with Johnny Silverhand? He died, like, forever ago. V, you got any idea?
Alright, Valerie. Time to fess up.
Biochip we stole? It's got Silverhand's engram burned onto it.
Engram?
Digitized psyche. Personality construct. Can you give me a minute? I need to go over some stuff in my head.
Of course.
Like, literally.
These people, what could they want from Alt?
How the hell should I know?
Got no notion whatsoever?
One way or another, everything leads back to that Netrunner. Finding her's our biggest priority. If she knows as much as I think she knows about the chip, she can help us out.
Thought you said nothing could help us.
Nah, just find us that Juju wirehead, okay?
Just availing ourselves of some of Judy's free samples here. Okay, and
Wait, you got any idea how to get in touch with the Voodoo Boys?
I'll ask around. Make a few calls. Let me put it this way. The Voodoo Boys wouldn't trust a cat if it walked onto their turf. But someone's gotta know a way in.
Well, good luck. Hope you won't need it.
Thanks, Judy.
No, V. Thank you. You're a good person. Evelyn could never see what was under people's skin. If she could have gotten to know you a bit better, then who knows? Things might have turned out differently.
alright, ta-ta. See you in the funny papers. And that should complete Double Life. Complete. There we go. Here's a good game. Alright, before we start the next mission, down in the street has a little section in the beginning where like you have to like meet with Takemura, and then there's another little meeting there, and then you have to wait. So let's just squeeze this into the same video. That'll kind of like round out this video. And that is here. This is kind of a awkward place to get to. Let's try going from Cherry Blossom again. All right. Haven't done any driving in a while. Mr. Colby, how you doing? Alright, punch it, Chewie. Not now! God damn it! Ah.
Hey, I don't think I know you.
I'm Claire. Might not remember me. Bartender at the Afterlife.
Uh-oh. Forgot to close my tab.
Bar has a buzz about you lately. It's the merc who's reliable, gets things done. And since I need help,
Okay.
need a driver for street races. Drop by my auto shop, I'll tell you more.
Your garage. Where is it?
In Arroyo, on Valley. Lovely spot, can't miss it.
Alright. Try not to.
If I'm not there when you arrive, just hang. I'll show up after my shift at the after.
Okay. See you, Claire.
Never rains, it pours. Okay, so down in the street is still activated. We are at the right location. Wait.
It is good to see you, V.
Seems pretty, secluded here.
It is appropriate for such a secret meeting.
Friend you mentioned here?
Oda? He should be here any moment now.
Willing finally to give me the spec on him?
He's Hanako-sama's bodyguard.
Hanako Arasaka's? From the carrier at anchor in the bay? Saburo's daughter?
Yes, and if he believes you, we'll next meet with her.
And what's to stop her little errand boy from selling us out?
He will not do that. He is a man of honor.
Right, because Arasaka's ranks are chock full of those.
Do not confuse true honor with the petty morals by which you live. Biker, huh? A good sign. He is usually camouflaged.
Takemura-san.
Oda,
Is this her? Your thief.
Hey.
she's my witness, V.
Can speak for myself, you know.
So speak. I have been told you know things.
Was there? Saw what happened. Yorinobu strangled the old guy.
Silence! Not one word more. You will bring death to your door.
But it is the truth. Hanako-sama must hear it.
My one concern is to keep her safe in this city forgotten by the gods.
Is she in danger?
Now? No. Yet during the parade to honor Arasaka-sama, most certainly.
I bring you this witness to his murder. And you dare to worry about a silly parade? Fool!
Fool!
Correct. Unlike you, I have not yet failed to keep my oath to do my duty.
But you can't ignore the truth!
The only thing I regret is that I came here to meet you.
There is a price on your head.
I do you a favor now by not cutting it off and taking it straight to Yorinobu-sama.
Sorry, but this gonna take much longer.
What would you do now, were you in my place?
I do no favors. I would deliver your head to Yorinobu-sama.
Consider yourself lucky that I am not you.
Oda!
What?
We're talking about a guy who killed his father to seize control of Arasaka. Gonna take an interest in this or not?
I will not. But I will let you leave this place, this city, unharmed. If I see either of you again, I will not be so lenient.
Be very careful, my friend. We are all so far from home.
Good fucking riddance. 1 Arasaka whack job is already plenty.
Fine friend there. Got any more?
Alas, only him.
Well, can't say we didn't try.
We tried, yes, and obtained something useful.
How do you figure that?
What Oda said. They returned to Tokyo after the parade. Do you not see? The parade. It is our chance, perhaps. If, somehow, we can get to Hanako-sama. We must do a proper reconnaissance first. We'll need a precise map of Japantown.
Hold on.
It is your turn to call on friends. Do you know a fixer who could help?
No, just the fixer dame. Wakako Okada. Runs a pachinko parlor on Jig Jig Street.
We must pay this woman a visit. Will you join me?
Sure, why not?
Jiji Street. What is this name?
Just a night city name.
Beware, you mock me too often.
Before I was under the impression that she was calling him Goro as a kind of like a joke in reference to like the Mortal Kombat, like old Mortal Kombat. But his name is actually Goro now that I've finally discovered, and I'm starting to pay attention to the story. So, how are you, Goro?
You alright, Goro?
Yes. Why the sudden concern?
Just asking. Does everything with you have to have an ulterior motive?
I apologize. That came off wrong. I am simply not used to such questions. People like me, either we are doing well, or we are in a grave.
Wow.
Any idea what's going on at Arasaka?
Only what I can surmise from what I see on TV. Yorinobu and his puppets grin at the cameras and insist that everything is under control. But the wider the smile, the bigger the lies.
And I believe at this point we can skip ahead. Alright, to Wakako's.
Rogue, my sweet. This has got to be a misunderstanding. I've no idea who jumped your team, but the Claws? No, never. My boys know their place. I'm sorry, got to go. I have guests. V, so nice to see you. And your charming friend is?
Happen to be working together, that's all.
Takemura Goro です。Okada さん、お会いできて光栄です。
Ah, a true gentleman. Ah, shame only that he's being hunted by all Arasaka's tin soldiers. And you, V, bring him to my door. Give me one reason why I shouldn't notify the proper authorities right away.
Would have already made the call if you intended to. Simple. You're curious to see what we got.
So tell me, and mark well I still have my phone at hand.
Need intel on the parade that's scheduled to come through Japantown.
So it's Arasaka again. What I fail to understand is, why come to me? Did Mr. Deshawn not come to the phone?
Arasaka, Tiger Claws. Kind of like the family dog screwing the cat, hmm? Can't possibly be fond of the people who killed your grandkid.
That was very long ago.
Time's the best healer. Wound like that, though.
A wound like that, no. Everything's on the shards.
How much does this cost? My pockets are empty.
Clearly. My gift to you, it's free.
Okada-san, what is free often proves most costly.
Gonna take them or not?
For free. You sure?
Got my reasons, but patience, I got none. Japantown. Whole district is to be sealed off for the parade. Dashi platforms, the main attraction. They'll fly this way, high above street level. Along the parade route, balconies, footbridges, and vantage points affording good views. Hanako Arasaka, the guest of honor, will deliver her speech from the largest float. She'll do this exactly here. Got no idea about security, but given recent events, expect it to be tight. Our last parade, Arasaka undercovers infiltrated the crowd. Not to mention a smattering of sharpshooters, drones. And if that's not enough fun for one day, a net runner, one at least. They use the city CCTV to observe everything. Main access point, here. It's an old automated control center. If you ask me, most useful by far. At the end, the floats will float out of Japantown, and we'll be left with trash up to our elbows that no one will collect. That's it. It's all I have.
It must be enough.
Then go. Be on your way.
Thanks, Wakako.
We appreciate this, Okada-san. A delightful, mature woman. This information, it could be just what we need. But I will try to investigate further. I will stay here sometime and call some associates. The moment I learn something new, I will let you know.
Stay safe, Goro.
You as well. Until next time.
Alright, and that's it for this part of Down on the Street. Now we just simply have to wait for Takemura's call. And this also requires a little bit of waiting, so that's what's coming up first thing next video. And yeah, I know there was no combat in this video whatsoever. All talk! Talk! Don't blame me, I didn't do it. That's what it is. And I promised everybody that I would let all the dialogue run in Act 2. Right, so that's it. We're done here. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, stuff like that there. See you next time for some more Cyberpunk 2077. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.